What's up, everyone? I'm MyTyme. This is NHL Supercard, and the biggest update yet since the game has been released has hit, and there is so much to go over here. I don't know how much of it I'm going to do in this episode, but I'm going to focus on the cosmetic side of it first before getting into the new features, okay? So bear with me. As you can see here, there is a new kind of background. It's all been kind of refined. There's new tiling, basically. If you look at your seasons, your quick game, the backgrounds, they've changed the cosmetics of it. Some of the cards have even changed as well. Let's have a look here. Dion Hanuf used to be in a white jersey. Now he's in a blue jersey. So they have done some cosmetic changes. Put on some of this season's kits, I believe, and some of the players. Vamped up. Some have even got different pictures and stuff now, and they've tried to make it look, should we say, a bit more, I'd say, crisp. I mean, there's more detail to it now, you know, the sparkling that it looks a bit more, not so much elegant, but it looks a bit more fancy, and I actually think it looks really good. I think it's nice. It's just simple touches which have helped it maybe look a little bit more kind of wow. Oh, this looks quite good. I want to play that. But they've done a few minor tweaks as well. Now, I'm going to talk about the minor tweak before we come to the bigger tweak, which is obviously Star Tier, which everyone's been waiting for. I think I said in my last video that Star Tier, I hoped, was going to be a couple more weeks away. I mean, if you see what Cat they've done, they basically focused on WWE Supercard, got all the new content out, Survivor Tier there, then they moved on to my NBA, got the Star Tier out to the, now that that's all done, they've moved on to NHL. And they have also introduced a new event, and what's key is the new event is different to anything that's going on in my NBA or WWE Supercard. So it's good in terms of it's different, which is something the game needed. It's fresh, it's a new concept, and it's also something that could potentially be moved into both of those two games if it's successful in this tier, or sorry, in this game. So let's just have a quick look at a few things. First of all, as it's been a while, I can't remember if I showed you my last season reward. So what I will show you very quickly is who I got, if in case I haven't. I believe it was Gordon Bennett. Okay, I think it was, I can't even remember. Tukarask. I think that's where I got my last season award. Yeah, I think that was. You might have already seen this. I can't remember because it's been a while since I've been on. So I thought I'll show you again. And I went straight into a new season, which I will come to in a moment. You'll see down here we do have a new legendary card, okay? Luke Robitaille. I think it's how you say it, Robitaille. Now, how did I get him? Well, what they have also gone and done in this update is they've built out some new ladder rewards. So if you click on ladder rewards, you will now see there is, as you scroll down, it goes past Corey Crawford and Doug Gilmore to 4,500 games. You get a Luke Robitaille, that's how you say it, and 8,000 games. Now, obviously, I played more than 4,500 games. So once I played the first game after the update, bang, he popped up. So that's really good. New tiers out, so they've bought the top tier. They give you 2 rewards now for the top tier. So he potentially could even be my first legendary pro. As stupid as it sounds, it could be from the rewards there. So I can't get into Star Tier at the moment, so I can't show my Star freebie yet. We'll come to that. Now, back to the cards. Next thing they've done, which is really, really important, they had to do this as well. 80 out of 150 cards. They have increased the card total by 50. So it is in line with my NBA. It's in line with WWE Supercard. 100 was killing people, okay? And by killing, I mean just, yeah, it's so much time you have to keep coming back and, you know, feeding away cards, putting up to 150 along with the other games. Simple thing to do, and it'll make such a big difference. I think it will help people when they come to doing the grinding events and stuff. And speaking of events, I said we will come back to that in a moment. So they're the main things they've done. So they've introduced Star Tier now, and along with Star Tier, there are now new packs. So if we come down to cards and click on those packs, I will show you some of the rewards out there. And I'm potentially, after this event, see how it goes, potentially going to buy a couple of packs myself. So I'm going to see what the feedback is. You've got an all-star pack here, all-star game coming up. I believe these people are going to have the special all-star jerseys, etc., etc. And as you see, ultra rare to star rarity. It's got ×2 now. I'm not sure what the ×2 bit means. I excuse me. I'm assuming it obviously. Well, I do know what it means, but it's not explained anywhere. I don't think. Let me just double click. Okay, it is explained. It's kind of explained there. You're going to get one card ultra rare to star. Okay, so that's going to be your one card, and you're also going to get this John Scott included on top. So that's where the two cards come from. Now, potentially, I think you could get the ultra rare John Scott and then also pull him as an ultra rare and get a pro from him from this pack. So the only card you're going to be able to get a pro of in one all-star pack is John Scott himself. From what I can make out, now I could be wrong. If I am, please inform me. But say if you pick an epic card, you can't make a pro into it unless you buy another pack. Ultra rare, while yes, they're going to be a lot stronger than your standard ultra rare. Same with epics and the legendaries. They're going to be the kind of packs that you're going to have to, you know, I'm sure they're probably weighted more towards those ends than the star rarities, but that's 3,000 credits. If you come down to the legendary pack now, they've changed. It's not epic to legendary, it's now legendary to star for 4,000 credits. So now personally, I'm not going to get a lot of use out of the ultra rare. So for the extra 1,000 credits, I'd rather guarantee myself a minimum of a legendary or a star. So this is what I'm thinking of doing. Thinking of getting myself maybe 3 or 4 packs, 3 or 4 legendary packs. See if I can get myself a legendary pro. See what star card I get. Train them up while I'm then working my way up to the star and see if my star freebie can actually get me a pro and take it from there. And hopefully build a squad to be able to do the next road to the championship. But that's what I'm thinking of doing. You scroll down and you see the Winter Classic pack now also goes up to the star rarities. So there'll be some new cards added in here, some new designs, 3,500. Only way you're going to pro any of these cards at the moment is A, buy the packs, or B, potentially in future events. Because remember, they did do a Winter Classic Patrick Sharp, I think it was, in the previous event as a reward. So you can still technically pro cards from the Winter Classic from events if the pass is a guide to the future. As we scroll down, you've just got the usual kind of smaller packs and the epic pack. So let's see what you think. I'm thinking of avoiding the Winter Classic pack because of the ultra rare. Same idea with the all-star pack for the time being. I'm thinking if I'm going to get anything, we'll go for that legendary pack. Let me know what you guys think. With that said, we're going to come back now very quickly and we're going to have a look at the event and the endurance event. Now, I'm going to go down to rewards first of all and show you another big change to the game. Here you go. John Scott, star card, come down to PK Subban. But basically, this John Scott is different to the All-Star John Scott you get. This is like an event card. So it's the same kind of idea as my NBA, as WWE Supercard, where it's a special card you can only get from the events. Obviously, coming in the top 1 to 25, you can get it and pro him. Top 100, you can pro him automatically. 101 to 200 to 150, I think he's going to be a single unless he ever becomes another reward in another kind of event in the future. But yeah, so to get that special star card, obviously as you drop down now, the legendary pros are at 750 and stuff. So it's a good chance for people like myself here in legendary tier to get those pros and to help move yourself through to the star tier. Now, I imagine there'll be a lot of people going for this John Scott, even if it's not in the top 1 to 25, the top 100, to get him as a pro. Basic stats, pretty beefy. Over 700 in any kind of stat is going to be awesome in star tier. So focus is amazing, and I'm always on about trying to get a card with focus. So yeah. Can I get him? Well, that's another question. That's what we're going to come on to. But this part was just to briefly go over the update, show the cards. I have, I think, about 129, 130 picks saved up because of the event. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video here and do a second part to this video, which is going to show you the event. As you can see, my best streak is 23, 590 points, 218 at the moment. Haven't played it that much, only just getting to grips with it. So I'm going to show you some gameplay, my theory around playing it. Obviously it's not the best because I've only got a streak of 23, but show you kind of how I do it. And this will come out over the weekend, so hopefully it will come out towards the end of the event, so not too many of you will be like jumping in front of me. But we'll go stop here. Next part of the video, I'll try and get them both uploaded as quick as I can. And if you've got any hints and tips with endurance, please let me know. Okay, see you all very soon.